Have you ever found yourself pondering the age-old question, why was Moses' body never found? This intriguing mystery has captivated believers and historians alike, sparking countless discussions and debates. But what if the true story of Moses holds a revelation that goes beyond the surface, touching the very core of our faith? In this video, we dive deep into the Bible to uncover the miraculous reasons behind the disappearance of Moses' body. Imagine the profound insights that await us as we explore how God's divine purpose and miraculous interventions shaped this enigmatic event. As we journey through Moses' final moments, you'll discover how prayer and unwavering faith play a crucial role in understanding God's mysterious plans. So, if you're passionate about biblical mysteries and eager to deepen your faith, make sure to subscribe to our channel and join us on this enlightening journey. Let this hidden truth inspire your own spiritual path with renewed hope and deeper revelations. Many believe that God chose to hide Moses' grave to prevent it from becoming a place of worship or idolatry. After all, Moses was a highly revered leader, a true instrument of divine revelations. Imagine if the place where he rested became a site of cult. It could divert focus from genuine faith and sincere prayers. This divine act reflects God's concern in maintaining the purity of worship, encouraging us to pray directly to Him without physical intermediaries. It serves as a powerful reminder that our faith should not rely on places or objects, but on a personal and continuous connection with the Creator. Furthermore, this divine decision can be seen as a silent miracle, where God subtly intervenes to guide His people. By concealing Moses' tomb, God ensures that leadership and spiritual inspiration do not become fixated on a single individual, but remain accessible to all who seek truth through Scriptures. This miraculous gesture also invites us to reflect on the importance of praying and trusting in the revelations we receive daily, keeping our focus on God's will. It's like an ongoing revelation that calls us to live an authentic faith, without depending on material symbols. The choice to hide Moses' burial site also conveys a profound symbolic message. It reminds us that the Israelites' journey did not solely depend on Moses, but on their faith and obedience to God's commands. This revelation encourages us to continually seek divine guidance in our own lives through prayer and studying the Scriptures. Just as the Israelites were called to trust that God is always present, guiding them even when they cannot see or fully understand His plans, we too are taught humility and faith, reinforcing that true power and leadership come from God. This act of concealing the tomb also highlights the importance of keeping faith alive through community and shared spiritual practices. Instead of relying on a physical location, we are encouraged to gather in prayer and celebrate the daily miracles God performs in our lives. This approach strengthens the unity of the faith community, fostering an environment where divine revelations are shared and celebrated collectively. It provides an opportunity for each individual to deepen their relationship with God, seeking guidance and comfort through constant prayer and meditation on sacred words. Moreover, hiding Moses' tomb can be seen as an invitation for each of us to discover our own spiritual journey. Without a fixed place of worship, we are challenged to create our own sacred spaces for prayer and reflection, where we can experience God's presence personally and intimately. This freedom allows us to explore various forms of devotion, whether through daily devotional readings, participating in prayer groups, or practicing spiritual meditation. It's a revelation that God values our individuality and desires each of us to find our own path to faith. Finally, God's decision to hide Moses' tomb underscores the importance of continuously seeking truth through Scriptures and prayer. Instead of depending on physical locations, we are called to deepen our spiritual understanding and trust in the revelations God offers us daily. This approach encourages us to pray sincerely, recognize the miracles in our lives, and remain open to the divine revelations that guide us on our faith journey. As we reflect on this divine purpose, we are inspired to strengthen our own spiritual walk, always maintaining our faith and trust in the Lord. The account of Moses' death in the Bible is shrouded in mystery, highlighting the profound relationship he had with God. Unlike other leaders, Moses did not die in the presence of the Israelites. Instead, God himself buried him. This unique manner of death adds a layer of intrigue and underscores Moses' special status as a prophet and servant. It invites believers to reflect on the divine interactions that shape our faith journeys. Imagine the comfort and assurance that comes from knowing God personally oversees our final moments, guiding us with his infinite wisdom and love. This mysterious departure serves as a powerful reminder to pray for understanding and trust in God's greater plan, even when his ways are beyond our comprehension. Moreover, the mysterious nature of Moses' death emphasizes the miraculous hand of God in every aspect of our lives. The fact that God took responsibility for Moses' burial signifies a direct intervention, a miracle that speaks to his active presence in the lives of his followers. It reassures us that miracles are not confined to grand events, but are woven into the fabric of our everyday experiences. When we encounter challenges or moments of uncertainty, we are encouraged to pray for divine intervention, trusting that God is working behind the scenes to reveal his will. This revelation of God's miraculous power strengthens our faith, reminding us that he is always near, guiding us through every twist and turn of our spiritual journey. The secrecy surrounding Moses' burial site also highlights the importance of humility and reliance on God rather than on physical symbols. By not revealing the location of his grave, God prevents Moses from becoming a focal point of worship, ensuring that the Israelites' faith remains directed solely towards him. This act of divine revelation teaches us to seek God's presence through prayer and scripture, rather than through tangible landmarks. It encourages a deeper, more personal connection with the Creator, fostering a faith that is resilient and unshakable. In our own lives, we can apply this lesson by prioritizing our relationship with God, allowing his revelations to guide our actions and decisions. Furthermore, the enigmatic circumstances of Moses' death invite believers to ponder the deeper meanings and lessons embedded within biblical narratives. This mystery encourages us to delve deeper into our study of the Scriptures, seeking out the revelations that God imparts through his Word. It inspires a spirit of inquiry and a desire to understand the divine purposes behind the events that shape our faith. As we meditate on these mysteries, we are drawn closer to God, finding solace and strength in his eternal wisdom. The story of Moses' death serves as a beacon of faith, guiding us to trust in God's plan and to embrace the miraculous ways he works in our lives. The intimate nature of Moses' final moments also serves as a testament to the personal relationship God desires with each of us. It reminds us that God is not a distant deity, but a loving Father who cares deeply about every detail of our lives, including our final days. This revelation encourages us to cultivate a heartfelt prayer life, seeking to build a close and meaningful relationship with him. By doing so, we open ourselves to the miracles and blessings that flow from a life rooted in faith and devotion. The mysterious farewell to Moses thus becomes a powerful example of the depth and intimacy that is possible in our relationship with God. Lastly, the mysterious death of Moses sets the stage for the continuation of God's work through the Israelites, emphasizing that his plans extend beyond the life of any single leader. This transition highlights the importance of community and collective faith, where each individual is called to play a role in God's ongoing revelation. It encourages us to support one another in prayer, sharing in the miracles and blessings that God bestows upon us. As we journey together in faith, we are reminded that our strength lies in our unity and our shared commitment to following God's guidance. This seamless transition from Moses to the next generation of leaders exemplifies the enduring nature of God's revelation and the continuous miracles that sustain our spiritual walk. The concealment of Moses' burial site carries a profound symbolic message, highlighting that the Israelites' journey was not solely dependent on Moses himself, but rather on their unwavering faith and obedience to God's commands. This revelation serves as a powerful reminder that while leaders play crucial roles, the true foundation of faith lies in the collective commitment to God's will. Imagine the strength that emerges when a community prioritizes prayer and divine revelation over reliance on a single leader. It encourages believers to seek God's guidance continuously, fostering a deeper, more personal relationship with Him. This symbolic act invites individuals to reflect on their own faith journeys, emphasizing that their spiritual growth and miracles are rooted in their direct connection with God. Moreover, this hidden burial site underscores the miracle of divine providence that guided the Israelites through their trials and tribulations. Without a central figure like Moses standing in the foreground, the community had to turn to prayer and rely on God's revelations to navigate their path. This dependence on divine guidance over human leadership illustrates the miraculous ways in which God intervenes in our lives, ensuring that His people remain steadfast in their faith. It's a testament to the idea that miracles are not just grand events, but are woven into the everyday lives of believers. By embracing this revelation, individuals are encouraged to pray more earnestly and seek out the miracles that God has in store for them, trusting that His plans are always for their ultimate good. The symbolic nature of hiding Moses' grave also emphasizes the importance of personal responsibility in maintaining faith. Without a physical monument to Moses, the Israelites were reminded that their success and survival depended on their own adherence to God's laws and their commitment to prayer. This revelation teaches that faith is an active, daily practice rather than a passive reliance on past leaders. It inspires believers to engage more deeply with their spiritual practices, such as daily devotions and communal prayers, recognizing that their personal and collective faith can lead to miraculous outcomes. This symbolism reinforces the idea that every individual has a role to play in sustaining the community's faith, encouraging a more participatory and engaged spiritual life. Additionally, the hidden burial site symbolizes the ongoing revelation that God continues to provide guidance and miracles to His people, even in the absence of a central leader. It suggests that God's presence and support are constant, not confined to the legacy of any one individual. This continuous revelation assures believers that they can always turn to God for guidance, regardless of external circumstances or leadership changes. It fosters a sense of personal empowerment, encouraging individuals to seek out God's will through prayer and scripture study. This assurance of God's unwavering presence helps believers navigate their own challenges, knowing that divine miracles are available to those who earnestly seek them. Furthermore, the act of concealing Moses' grave serves as a metaphor for the hidden and often unseen ways in which God works in our lives. Just as the Israelites had to rely on their faith without a visible tomb to guide them, believers today must trust in God's unseen hand during their personal journeys. This revelation encourages a deeper level of trust and reliance on prayer, reinforcing the belief that God's miracles may not always be visible, but are always present. It teaches that faith involves trusting in God's plan, even when the path is unclear or when His actions are not immediately apparent. This understanding deepens one's spiritual resilience, promoting a steadfast commitment to prayer and divine revelation in all circumstances. Lastly, the symbolic message embedded in the hidden burial site invites believers to embrace a faith that transcends physical symbols and monuments. It calls for a more intimate and personal relationship with God, where prayer and revelation take center stage over tangible reminders of faith. This shift encourages a more profound and authentic spiritual experience, where miracles are sought and recognized in everyday life rather than relying on grandiose signs. It fosters a community where faith is continuously renewed through prayer and shared revelations, creating a dynamic and resilient spiritual environment. By internalizing this symbolic message, individuals are inspired to prioritize their spiritual practices, ensuring that their faith remains vibrant and alive, guided by God's ongoing miracles and revelations. As we uncover the hidden mysteries surrounding Moses' final moments, we are reminded of the profound lessons that lie within the Scriptures. How can we apply this revelation to our own faith journeys? Perhaps it's time to deepen our prayer life, seeking the same unwavering trust and faith that Moses exemplified. Consider setting aside moments each day for reflection and prayer, allowing God's revelations to guide your path just as they did for the Israelites. What miracles are waiting to unfold in your life as you embrace a closer relationship with the divine? Think about the ways in which divine purpose shapes your everyday experiences. Are you open to the miraculous interventions that God may be orchestrating behind the scenes? By fostering a habit of sincere prayer and continuous revelation, you invite a transformative power into your life, one that can lead you through both challenges and triumphs. Engage with your faith community, share your revelations, and support one another in prayer, creating a collective environment where miracles can thrive. Moreover, let this story inspire you to prioritize your spiritual growth over reliance on any single leader or symbol. How can you cultivate a personal connection with God that transcends physical representations? Embrace practices like daily devotions, meditation on sacred texts, and active participation in communal prayers. These spiritual disciplines not only strengthen your faith, but also open your heart to ongoing divine revelations that can guide you in every aspect of your life. As we reflect on Moses' hidden burial and the divine purposes behind it, let us challenge ourselves to trust in God's plan, even when it remains unseen. What steps will you take today to deepen your faith and embrace the miraculous workings of God in your life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and let's embark on this journey of faith together. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate notifications so you can continue to explore and grow in your spiritual walk with us. Together, we can uncover more hidden truths and experience the miracles that await us through unwavering faith and prayer.